Welcome to Clause 8. You're watching a short clip from one of our full episodes, featuring real conversations with the leaders shaping IP.
So I think you hinted a little bit on your story about kind of you ended Hill, but I want to go through it. I guess, can you tell, actually off camera, we're talking about how your mom was a politician in New Jersey. So maybe you could tell your story about how you, a little bit about your background in New Jersey and how you ended up at the patent office.
Yeah, we may need another podcast for that. That wouldn't be that interesting. No, it is a weird path. No, I say that because like I'm super blessed and lucky, and thanks to so many people. But okay, so grew up in New Jersey, and decided I wanted to do computer engineering, and so for undergrad went to Georgia Tech and did that, and semiconductor design, embedded systems, so hardware and software. I loved it. I wanted I guess at the time, I'd say my dream or my goal is to work for Intel doing semiconductor design. That's what I was set on. And at the time when I went to undergrad, not to date myself, but it was engineering. I mean, you're in there, it's only it's engineering. There was no other path or deviation from just pure engineering, especially if you're electrical engineer or computer engineer. And I'll be honest with you, I got Georgia Tech, great school, but a lot of math and science, and I kind of was like,
a very tough engineering school.
I was like, maybe tougher than it needed to be, but I wanted an easy. I was kind of like, I saw through my degree and got it, but I was like, I want a break, but not a break from school, but a break. So I found, and it's true, I found this pass-fail speaker series course in the College of Electrical and Computer Engineering, ECE was what was it? I think it's changed now. There was a speaker series. I think it was once a week, 1 hour, pass fail. You just sat there, and speakers came in. And this is true. So I was hardcore engineering, dead set on semi. I loved that field, that area of computer engineering. And the speaker was an electrical engineer from Georgia Tech. Went to law school for patent law. Never heard about patent law before. IP law for nothing. And again, light bulb. As soon as I heard him speak, and I don't know why. It just everything clicked in that one moment. This is what I want to do. Like, that's it. And so immediately, I still did all my engineering stuff, but I would constantly try to interject IP. I probably drove my professors nuts because they could give zero care to intellectual property. And at the time, I think there was some DMCA work. So I was like trying to interject IP into everything I did. Yeah. At the time it was stuff with Rambus. I'm sure people were just scratching their head like, what's wrong with this guy? Because I just was fascinated. I was like, this is what I want to do. So anyway, long story short, the goal was to then.
And DMCA was that bill about spam email, right?
No, I think
Digital Millennium.
Yeah, Copyright Act. It was the big. And again, and that's copyright, right?
Yeah.
So like they're even more confused. Like what's he like? You know what? Like it was. I'm sure a lot of people were scratching it. I was going to go to law school full time after I graduated. And then I really thought I would do patent prosecution. So immediately I worked for a law firm for the summer in New Jersey, just solidified the fact that I love patent law and IP law, but specifically patents. And the partner of the firm there gave me some great advice, although, it's so funny because these decisions fundamentally changed everything I did. He goes, don't go to law school right away. Go do something that's atypical, right? Go get some experience. I was like, well, everyone goes to law. He's like, everyone's going to a law firm. He's like, somehow we came to the patent office. This idea, all roads lead to Rome. All these, if you're doing patent prosecution, everything goes to the patent office. So, that makes sense. Why not? So I got a job at the patent office. That's a story for another time because that was a process. There was a shutdown, a freeze, or something.
Okay.
And I wanted to get in, but then they weren't hiring, and there's a great guy there that I owe credit to. If it wasn't for someone that got involved there, I wouldn't have had the option. There's so many stories I could tell you. And credit, seriously, like credit where credit's due. These folks that gave opportunities to do things, because you don't do anything on your own, as I said earlier. Got to the patent office, was a patent examiner in 2600, 3D graphics animation. And, I loved it. It was great. And again, had amazing opportunities there to get involved. And remember, the goal is still to go to law school. Then leave the patent office or go at night to night school. But, again, I got pulled into all sorts of things I probably shouldn't have as an examiner, junior examiner. I got credit where credit's due to folks that saw something or said, hey, I'm going to give this guy a shot. And it just kept me really interested. So I went from that, did that, became a junior examiner, primary patent examiner, then eventually went to management because I hit a sort of a wall where, like, if I really wanted to sort of influence the direction of patent policy or the PTO, I realized I had to be in management, right?
Yeah.
And so did that.